Sounds good, doesn't it?
Oh my god, that is sick. Oh shit. Right. Nice, mate.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
So today at 117, we're tuning my favourite kind of BMW, the Toyota GR Supra. This is fitted with a Gen 2 B58 engine, one we're very familiar with. The boys have been busy this week fitting a host of hardware upgrades to the car. What have we gone for? We've gone for Scorpion GPF Delete mid-pipe. We've got an MST intake. We've got a 4.5-inch heat-shielded downpipe for that extra flow. We've had the ECU sent off to Finland to be unlocked by Femto. Once we've received that back, we've then loaded on BootMod 3 for its custom ROM software, XHP on the gearbox, and now it's time to do our bit, which is the custom tuning. We're going to go for 3 switchable maps. We're going to go for map 1, which is going to be high power. We're going to go for map 2, which is going to be low power, and map 3, switchable burbles and flames. This is a lovely spec car. It's got the carbon accents, the carbon spoiler, but engine-wise and hardware-wise, it is completely standard. No one's modified the car before, so we can conduct our upgrade plan the way we see fit. And the way we've done things is probably how it should have come out of the factory if there wasn't such strict emissions regulations and sound regulations, and probably how the BMW or Toyota engineers would have liked it to leave the factory. Sounding a lot better and with a lot more power. So we have, as I said before, fitted an upgraded intake to this vehicle. We have gone with the MST intake, which has got a heat shield on the top. That's because a lot of the open cone filters will just draw in hot air from that turbo that's sat directly below. As you can see here, this is the stock airbox of your Supra. And you can see this little canister that's attached to the side, which is sound deadening. So you lose a lot of that turbo spooling noise. So this MST intake just really brings out that flavour. So the car doesn't actually sound that bad from factory being a Supra. They are slightly better than some other B58s on the market, but they are still very muted. The sound doesn't really go with the looks. So for both power and sound reasons, we have replaced the stock catalyst here. As you can see, massive restriction with a heat shielded 4.5-inch decat downpipe, so that's completely free flowing. We have also replaced the midsection of the car. As you can see here, this is your stock midsection on a Supra. This is your OPF filter in here, which is another massive restriction for power and sound. We've completely removed this and fitted a Scorpion red delete, OPF delete section in the middle. That's really going to bring out that sound and enable us to lower them exhaust gas temperatures and push quite a lot more power out of the car. So being a 2022 car, this ECU is actually locked, so we can't program the ECU without getting it unlocked first. We send these off to Femto in Finland, in Helsinki, in this lovely protected box here. So we take the ECU out of the car, we put it into this box, send it off to them, and within 24 hours they spin it around and send it back to us, enabling us to then carry out that tuning. As of June 2020, all BMW ECUs are locked and require this process. It's a bit of a pain, but you guys at Femto are super speedy and they turn the background quickly for us. So the platform that we're using to tune this BMW, as we do with all BMWs, is BootMod 3. This enables us to flash their custom ROM onto the vehicle, enabling us to do map switching, roll in anti-lag, different verbal settings, all that kind of fun stuff that we like to do on these cars. And their platform for data logging and flashing is just the best on the market in our opinion. The support that we receive from them is second to none. So what do you need to be able to flash BootMod to your Supra? So after you've got your ECU unlocked, if we're not doing it for you, you've done it yourself, then great. you need yourself an OBD Wi-Fi dongle or an Ethernet to OBD cable, which looks like this. One end goes in the car, one end goes in your laptop, and you will then have full control of the vehicle's ECU to tune. We're setting up 3 maps on this particular Supra. We're going to go for the high power, which is going to be around 480 horsepower and 680 to 700 newton meters of torque on 99 octane fuel. We're then going for map 2, which is going to be for lower octane fuels if it gets caught short or just wants to cruise around and chill. That's going to be around the 420 to 430 mark. And when you have map 3, which is going to be the same power as map 2, but it's going to have some additional aggressive crackles, burbles, and maybe even some flames. If you're anywhere in the world and you're not with us, we can tune your car remotely via this BootMod 3 platform. All you need to do is log on to the BootMod 3 app, go to the custom tuner section and search for 117 speed or Samuel Tune, and you will find it there, and we can set your car up anywhere in the world remotely, whether that be a big turbo setup, a simple stage 1 or 2 like this, or you're running some ethanol, methanol fuels, anything like that, we can set it up remotely. So the Gearbox software that we're choosing to use on this Supra is XHP. We've gone for the XHP Stage 3, which is a common one we use on all these platforms. Much more aggressive shifting, optimized shift points, and also enables the torque limitations to be removed, and it doesn't interfere with our ECU tuning. It's also worth noting that the fuel pump in the Supra is already upgraded. So if you've got an M140i or an M240i B58 Gen 1, then this is the fuel pump that you will install to your car to get the same power figures as this. This obviously doesn't need an upgrade because it's already got it, so we're set with this fuel pump for around 550 horsepower, depending on whether we're using ethanol. If we're using ethanol blends, then we're probably going to need a bigger fuel pump again. We can get into that at a later date. So that's the upgrade package on the Toyota Supra complete. We've gone for a full stage 2 upgrade package with final figures of 480 horsepower and 680 newton meters of torque. Not bad for some simple hardware upgrades and tuning. Could we push a little bit more power from this exact same hardware setup? Yes, we could. We just need a little bit of ethanol. Right, so what you want to do to change the maps, that one there, and like hold it all the way down, and then you can flick between. And when you're on the one you want, just let go. And then it'll come back down. Yep. And then you're in the map. And then just oh, and put it in sport as well. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Oh my god, that is sick. Oh shit. Right. Nice, mate. Thank
Enjoy.
You very much.
Thank you. Send it. You've got a Toyota Supra or a Gen 2 B58 BMW with this engine, we can offer a similar hardware package for you. Or if you want to get your car tuned remotely, then you can find us on the BootMod MHD platform, so we can tune your car remotely anywhere in the world. Just get in touch.